Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Showing little if any change. A farm building for housing horses or other livestock. Firm and dependable, subject to little fluctuation. The economy is stable. Maintaining equilibrium. Not taking part readily in chemical change. Resistant to change of position or condition. A stable ladder. Shelter in a stable. Stable horses. Showing little if any change. A static population. Concerned with or producing or caused by static electricity. An electrostatic generator produces high-voltage static electricity. Not in physical motion. A crackling or hissing noise caused by electrical interference. Angry criticism. They will probably give you a lot of static about your editorial. Showing little if any change. Conforming to the same principles or course of action over time. A farm building for housing horses or other livestock. A farm building for housing horses or other livestock. Not changeable or subject to change. A fixed and unchangeable part of the germplasm. Phonetics. An individual sound unit of speech without concern as to whether or not it is a phoneme of some language. Logically valid. A sound argument. Measure the depth of a body of water with a sounding line. The subjective sensation of hearing something. He strained to hear the faint sounds. Make a certain noise or sound. Having legal efficacy or force. A sound title to the property. In excellent physical condition. A sound mind in a sound body. The audible part of a transmitted signal. Of sleep, deep and complete. A sound sleeper. A narrow channel of the sea joining two larger bodies of water. Exercising or showing good judgment. A sound approach to the problem. Utter with vibrating vocal cords. A large ocean inlet or deep bay. The main body of the sound ran parallel to the coast. Announce by means of a sound. Sound the alarm. Appear in a certain way. This sounds interesting. Cause to sound. Sound the bell. Complete. Thorough. Politicians have no sound grasp of technology issues. Financially secure and safe. Sound investments. Free from moral defect. A man of sound character. Give off a certain sound or sounds. This record sounds scratchy. In good condition, free from defect or damage or decay. A sound timbre. Mechanical vibrations transmitted by an elastic medium. Falling trees make a sound in the forest even when no one is there to hear them. The particular auditory effect produced by a given cause. The sound of rain on the roof. The sudden occurrence of an audible event. The sound awakened them. Vigorous or severe. A sound thrashing. Being in a state of proper equilibrium. The carefully balanced seesaw. Chemistry, not reacting chemically. Not tending to react to stimulation. Existing for a long time. A long-lasting friendship. Retained, not shed. Continuing or enduring without marked change in status or condition or place. Lasting a long time without change. A lasting relationship. Not liable to fluctuate or especially to fall. Stocks are still firm. The members of a business organization that owns or operates one or more establishments. With resolute determination. We firmly believed it. Unwavering in devotion to friend or vow or cause. A firm ally. Marked by firm determination or resolution, not shakeable. Firm convictions. Securely fixed in place. The post was still firm after being hit by the car. Strong and sure. A firm grasp. Make taut or totter. Become taut or totter. Your muscles will firm when you exercise regularly. Not soft or yielding to pressure. A firm mattress. Not subject to revision or change. A firm contract. Of especially a person's physical features, not shaking or trembling. His voice was firm and confident. Possessing the tone and resiliency of healthy tissue. Firm muscles. Securely established. Holds a firm position as the country's leading poet. Not able or intended to be moved. A sculpture having fixed units, usually constructed of sheet metal, and attached to a fixed support. Chemistry, physics, biology, resistant to change. Made stable or firm. Made stable or firm. Not liable to fluctuate or especially to fall. Relating to a person who does something regularly. A steady drinker. A person loved by another person. Marked by firm determination or resolution, not shakeable. Support or hold steady and make steadfast, with or as if with a brace. In a steady manner. Make steady. Steady yourself. Not easily excited or upset. Steady nerves. Not subject to change or variation, especially in behavior. A steady beat. Securely in position, not shaky. Held the ladder steady. Not liable to fluctuate or especially to fall. Uninterrupted in time and indefinitely long continuing. In constant pain. Unvarying in nature. Maintained a constant temperature. A quantity that does not vary. A number representing a quantity assumed to have a fixed value in a specified mathematical context. The velocity of light is a constant. Steadfast in purpose or devotion or affection. A man constant in adherence to his ideals. A series of waves in the hair made by applying heat and chemicals. Continuing or enduring without marked change in status or condition or place. Permanent secretary to the president. Not capable of being reversed or returned to the original condition. permanent brain damage. A building on a farm. A way of organizing business to reduce the taxes it must pay on current earnings. The condition of being protected. A structure that provides privacy and protection from danger. Invest money so that it is not taxable. Protective covering that provides protection from the weather. Provide shelter for. After the earthquake, the government could not provide shelter for the thousands of homeless people. Temporary housing for homeless or displaced persons. Stable where horses and vehicles are kept for hire. Postpone doing what one should be doing. Small individual study area in a library. A booth where articles are displayed for sale. Come to a stop. The car stalled in the driveway. Small area set off by walls for special use. A tactic used to mislead or delay. A compartment in a stable where a single animal is confined and fed. A malfunction in the flight of an aircraft in which there is a sudden loss of lift that results in a downward plunge. The plane went into a stall and I couldn't control it. Cause an airplane to go into a stall. Cause an engine to stop. The inexperienced driver kept stalling the car. Deliberately delay an event or action. She doesn't want to write the report, so she is stalling. Experience a stall in flight of airplanes. Put into, or keep in, a stall. Seating in the forward part of the main level of a theater. Breeding and caring for farm animals. Greek mythology. The extremely dirty stables that were finally cleaned by Hercules, who diverted 2 rivers through them.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.